Hello, my name is Norm Bolen, and I am President and CEO of the Canadian Media Production Association. Welcome to Primetime in Ottawa 2011. This is a pivotal year for the independent production sector in Canada. Never before have we faced so many important issues at the same time. Terms of trade is only one of the key issues that will play out during the group license renewals in the weeks ahead. Consolidation and vertical integration are eroding producers' bargaining power, and the need for an equitable terms of trade agreement with the broadcasters is critical to producers' survival. We are working hard at the CMPA to negotiate an agreement that works for all. Also of critical importance is the renewal of the Canada Media Fund. This vital program is the lifeblood of independent producers who make television programs in underrepresented genres. We are confident that the Government of Canada understands the value to Canadians of this national program. Not only does the CMF encourage the creation of diverse content, it also supports tens of thousands of high-quality jobs across Canada. Add to these issues the changes in how audiovisual content is consumed. Audiences are driving all the trends. They're telling us where and when they want to access programming, whether it is in theaters, on a television screen, a mobile device, or the internet. The advent of online services like Netflix, the so-called over-the-top services, is also something we'll need to carefully examine in the months ahead. These services, which are largely foreign-owned and controlled, currently operate in an unregulated environment, and as such, they're not obligated to adhere to the objectives and rules set out under Canada's Broadcasting Act and the related television regulations. This situation has the potential to undermine 5 decades of smart broadcast policy. Canada's broadcast policy has served Canadians well, and it has led to the development of a television broadcasting system that is the envy of the world. All stakeholders in this area will need to stand together to make sure that our television broadcasting system continues to be controlled by Canadian interests and that each element of the system continues to make an appropriate contribution to the creation and presentation of Canadian content. These issues are having a huge impact across the board as decision makers and industry leaders grapple with regulation, public policy, and evolving business models. It's critical that we make wise decisions now and that we work together to ensure Canadians continue to be able to watch quality programming that reflects the diversity of voices in our country. At this year's Prime Time in Ottawa, we brought together forward-looking thinkers who will help us focus on understanding and adapting to change in the media world. You'll be hearing from Robert Tercek, a content guru who definitely has the Midas touch on multi-platforms. Keynote speaker Don Tapscott is an internationally acclaimed authority on reading the tea leaves. He consistently identifies and explains the next business imperative and defines the business models and strategies required for success. And ComScore's Majid Abraham, a hit at last year's Primetime, will return to shed more light on how users are consuming content. The Minister of Canadian Heritage, the Honourable James Moore, will no doubt have a sellout crowd when he speaks to us at lunch on Thursday. And we're reprising Conrad von Finkenstein Unplugged in conversation with Trina McQueen. Telefilm and CBC Radio Canada also face their own challenges. Telefilm's Executive Director, Carole Brabant, and CBC Radio Canada's President and CEO, Hubert Lacroix, will outline their roadmaps for the future. And you won't want to miss any of our panels. Following a year of turmoil, the Canadian mediascape appears to have stabilized with ad revenue picking up, and we'll hear from 4 top media executives on how they plan to turn this stability into growth and prosperity. And we'll hear from Canada's top broadcast programmers on what has them excited in 2011. We'll explore how the iPad and other tablet devices have altered the rules of engagement and how traditional TV producers must work closely with interactive content companies to meet CMF funding guidelines. Primetime is what we all make of it. It's a unique opportunity, a privilege really, to come together with colleagues away from our jobs to explore and discuss the future together. In closing, I want to highlight the generous participation of our top sponsors. Without them, this event simply would not be possible. On behalf of the CMPA's Board of Directors and all staff, I offer my most sincere thank yous to Astral Television Networks, our lead government partner, Telefilm Canada, Entertainment One, the National Film Board of Canada, TELUS, Breakthrough Film and Television, CBC Radio Canada, Cisco Systems Canada, the Canada Media Fund, Parliant Corporation, Precision Transfer Technologies, Shaftesbury Films, and Shaw Media. Thank you all for attending Primetime in Ottawa, and enjoy the conference.